Heavy is the head that has to manage all of this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel.
We're now incentivized to buy what we already buy.
Fumbling through college had me building.
I also got some done on the other side.
And that was right around, I would say, May maybe, right before renewing the lease for this property. Welcome to the channel, Martha.
Thank you for having me here.
Oh, I was going to say, I am getting up there and age, I'll tell you what.
Bills paid by other people, life was never this good. I had to step back, knowing that it's
some of the windows.
Yes. Paint through everything. It's probably all old, but it's okay. What type of material is this? Oh, it's wet wood? What'd you say?
And it's solid wood here. It looks like it's in rough shape though.
Okay.
So I definitely think you're replacing some doors, new paint throughout. Yeah, older windows, wood frames.
I'm assuming this door, no, it couldn't have been there.
So do we have, alright, we've got an outlet here for a range, but do we have a water line for a dishwasher? I don't see one. That's something to consider as well, right? So we got the fridge, we got hookup for a range, there's a gas line for a range or electric. And then what we don't have though, I don't see any water lines for a dishwasher. So that would need to be run most likely.
I'm actually shocked that they didn't clean this up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, I haven't seen anything that's a big deal yet.
So there's your 220 outlet for a dryer. So this is your washer and dryer hookups.
That's good. You got one in this
That's on the
side.
entry level. Yeah, there's a newer window. So they have replaced some windows, not all of them.
And go straight to the second floor. That's not bad. This actually doesn't feel like a bad place so far.
No, and I feel like most of the homes look like they're well maintained in the neighborhood.
Or
There's
getting
one
better,
that was
yeah.
boarded up. That's
Well, this one is boarded up.
that's a few houses down, and then you got this one too next door.
Definitely seems like people haven't been paying on time for sure.
I'm seeing more foreclosures pop up.
Can also park behind the house, which is great.
So
Alright.
we probably need some concrete work, right? Just so I have to come up and clean this up, or potentially rip it out and repave the apron for the garage.
The likelihood of me doing this, yeah, I guess I do have to do that. It does look bad.
You at least gotta mow it
Yeah.
to allow people to get in and out of the garage. Yeah, this is probably from this owner, right? That's gonna have to be taken care of too.
Yeah, this is not safe. That's already a lawsuit waiting to happen. Just looks like homeless was living here, to be honest. Anybody in there?
Which concerns me a little bit.
It's wet, right? Yeah, it smells like someone was living here, for sure. Got lighters, McDonald's, and the power line is so low. You can literally just snapped that and cut all the power to the house. It's even leaning off. Don't touch that. I can always put a big gate on that garage.
My initial reaction is actually positive. It's an older home built in the early 1900s, and the basement is fairly dry for being 120 years old. That's good. And they've started to replace, it looks like, some of the cast iron with PVC. So PVC, and then this is your cast iron here. And then they do have some galvanized steel still, which eventually you'll want to change that out for PVC.
Yeah.
You got both
I think I have the same one in my house. This one right here. It might be a little smaller.
So you'll definitely want to caulk or re-block this area because you've got daylight coming in, right? So you think of like pests and insects, right? You don't want the ability for rodents and things like that to get in, so you'll definitely want to seal that up.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Electrical looks like it's been updated, right? Like I'm looking, oh, there's a little bit of knob and tube. Okay, so that is knob and tube wiring, which was a popular way to get homes electrical before 1950. And it can be a fire hazard. So you more than likely would want to get an electrician in here to remove all the knob and tube and make sure that it's not active. So that's something I'm seeing. There's not a lot of it. It looks like most of it has been removed, but I just saw some. And you got a crawl space. Crawl looks fine. There's your water line.
That looks good, actually.
Yeah, and the HVAC units look pretty good too. Goodman's a good brand.
What they got this at right now, 140?
140. Okay, not bad from the appearance. Obviously, we'll get those inspected to make sure that they're in good condition. So you do have some cast iron, right? So this is a main sewer stack, and it's made of cast iron. Cast iron eventually will corrode from the inside out, and you'll need to update the plumbing to a PVC eventually. It might be working fine now, but it's just something to monitor. And eventually you'll want to update that. You see how they've started the transition from PVC to cast iron? Cast iron all the way down.
Which is the most expensive one to
What's
remove. The cast iron going into the ground because they got to dig it up.
You would want to get an inspection to see how the cast iron is performing currently. So not necessarily. If it's performing well, you might not have to replace it. If it's like corroded, if it's broken, if there's debris, you may want to have it replaced. But we won't know for sure until an inspector checks it out. So during an inspection, what would happen is he pries this valve off, and then he fishes his camera through the sewer lines that go underneath the foundation and then punch out to the road, and he just makes sure that they're not clogged, right? So I would definitely encourage you, if we go in a contract on this property, to not only get a general inspection, but to get a sewer line scope as well to make sure that that pipe's in good condition. Or we find out that it needs to come out, and then that could be a negotiable item with the seller.
Okay.
Electrical looks good.
Yeah. A lot of panels still open.
Yeah.
That's nice. up and down. Well, let me get out of this basement. This is probably the most uncomfortable basement I've ever been in. Surprisingly.
I think that garage gave me the creeps more so than this basement.
Okay. Look at this wood too. Alright, so far, all cosmetic stuff, not a big deal. I like this new door. That's good to go. Okay. The room is not bad in terms of size.
It almost looks like someone started to flip this and just didn't finish it. Like, this is a brand new toilet.
Maybe it was just that bad that they had to change out the toilet.
Could be. The vanity looks newer.
I do see that they did remodel the bathroom. But look at the walls. These pop ceilings in a shower. I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, you're right. Normally, you don't want to do a drop ceiling in a bathroom. Right, because moisture.
Right. And I don't even see a fan. Where's the fan? There is no fan. They don't have a fan in the bathroom.
That's no big deal, though. You should be able to just vent out the side of the house right there.
Okay. Well. Sorry guys for showing you out that toilet. I know that looked bad.
Bless you.
Thank you. I thought there was an upstairs for this house.
Next door.
Okay, so there's only one bedroom here? I thought it was a 2-bedroom.
One bed. But it's a massive one bedroom. Right?
One bed. And there's nothing here. Yep. Huh.
I wonder if you could add a bedroom.
Now we're about to do the second side.
Hello, anybody home?
No lights on. That's okay.
Okay.
So far, I already like this living room layout. Reminds me of college. First room, hopefully not the last. Nice big with a beautiful view.
And there is ventilation in this room, right? So you've got your supply vents on the side. Now, I don't know why they painted over the electrical outlets. You see this?
Yeah.
That's a little odd.
I told you they painted over everything in this house.
It's a little odd.
Might not even have to do anything with this room. I can leave it how it is.
The only thing that you'll want to budget for in the future, most likely, is windows, right?
Yeah.
So the windows look older. Probably functional.
fair.
We can have an inspector tell us for sure. But
I wouldn't have any problem selling this, renting this so far. Most likely the bathroom in here. Not hooked up. Redid the bathroom.
So a couple concerns over here. This window, you can see daylight through it, so this needs to be removed, flashed, replaced here. And then the step down, it definitely slopes a little bit, right?
Yeah, I can feel that. That
So-
doesn't feel safe at all. And I'm assuming this is that outdoor.
Yeah, egress, the way for tenants to come in and out. From the back side of the home.
Let me take another look through here. I guess they would consider this a second bedroom since it does have a closet and a window.
So this definitely feels much more like a 2-bedroom, right?
Yeah, for a smaller child for sure. And this is the kitchen. You said what?
There's no closet, so this could be a second bedroom. There's windows, it's larger than a 7x7 space, but there's no closet.
I
So
didn't even realize that.
they could use this one.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be considered a second bedroom
It shouldn't.
technically.
They shouldn't. It needs to have a closet. So you could open this up.
There you go. Yeah.
Open this up and give them access to the closet.
Okay. Okay.
Some concerns with the ceiling, but again, it's a 120-year-old home, right? So I'm not